There we go. I'm just looking, seeing that the microphone's working. Good evening, everybody. Hope you're well on this fine Thursday evening, 6th of July. Welcome to the live Q&A with myself, Leon Bartropp, and the whole community. We are broadcasting this live stream on the Catch More Carp Facebook page, the Catch More Carp members subscription group on Facebook, my own Leon Bartropp Angler Facebook page, and also I'm seeing we are broadcasting live on my Leon Bartropp Carper YouTube. So welcome wherever you're tuning in from. Welcome on this Thursday evening, and get your queries and questions, if you have any, ready to ask me and the community, and we will do our best to help you as best we can. If you're looking forward, we've only got 3 more sleeps. If you're attending, if you're one of the lucky people who have got a ticket for the Sandhurst Social, Sunday till Tuesday, hog roast, goodie bags, myself and Jamie Bellas from Nash will be, we've organised this social down at Sandhurst Lake. Right time of year, there's over 20, 40 pound fish in there and a 50 pound common in there, low to 30s, about 350 fish in there. We're going to have a hog roast. It's going to be a absolutely cracking Sunday to Tuesday. We're going to be there. Sold out, unfortunately. I'll be getting so many messages from people going, any tickets left? We will be doing it all over again this time next year. So look out for me socials. But I'm doing it early this year and we're getting everyone in. People have been on this social, this Sandhurst one, you'll get first refusal. And also, we've still got a couple of tickets left before the 21st to the 23rd of July. Norton Disney, Turners Lake, again, the world-renowned hog roast is going to be there. Myself and Jamie walking around helping you guys with your photography, with your videography, with your fishing, rigs, casting, whatever it may be. Having a great social, great barbecue, great social with a hog roast as well. And that's the weekend, 21st to 23rd. If you want a space for that, send me a DM, send me a message on Instagram or on Messenger, and we'll get you booked in. Right, hope you're well, hope things are good. Let's see who's on tonight, let's see who's there. Bloody hell, there's loads of people on here. DK Carp says, evening to you, mate, hope you're well. Nigel Long, good to see you, mate, as well. Evening, Louis Carp Fishing, always see you, mate. See you here every week, good to see you. Hope all is well, Facebook user. John Frith, one of our regulars and subscriber. Evening, mate, hope you're well. Julia, who is also at our Sandhurst at the weekend, which I'm looking forward to seeing you, Julia. Hope you're well. John Long, good evening. Dave Prime, who also is there as well. All well and catching. So what has been going on then? What has been happening this week since we've done our live? Well, loads of things have been going on. We caught a nice one. I did a couple of nights on the Woolpack this week. Had a couple of really nice fish. Moved. Pouring down rain. Didn't see any fish. Moved. Pinged some singles out, would you believe? I may have put about 10 boilies out of the new test bait, the Pro Stim. And, managed to have a couple in that pouring rain. And I'll be releasing the photos in the next week or so. This time of year can be very hit and miss. Can be either very, very good where they've spawned, they're ready to eat a bit. I tend to use a lot more bait this time of year. I tend to start up in the seed, up in the boilies. I tend to put in a lot when I leave. If I'm coming back on a regular basis, I prime a couple of areas. So if I turn up and it's busy, I've got a couple of areas already sort of primed over the last few weeks, introduced a couple of kilos of seed, bucket of seed, whatever it is on those spots. They're normally areas which don't get fish, so I've always got something to fall back on. Obviously, try and find the fish first. Like singles worked fine. What I did was the fish were there, they were showing and they were fizzing up. So I took off my normal leads I've been using, the bottom bait, the good bottom bait turning rig. Don't know if you see that on the closed Facebook group. You saw that one. Hope you enjoyed that video of I think it's the best turning bottom bait rig. We took those off. We went into long helicopter rigs. Helicopter rigs with stiff D rigs, fishing wafters with a little bit of yellow corn on top. As I say, pinged those out. Took the 3 ounce leads off, put 1.5 ounce on. stealth-like, just put them out there, one cast, slacking off the lines, left them. Within an hour or so, I'd had a bite off one of them because they were still showing. I found on those pressure waters like the Woolpack, too heavy a lead, too many casts, and they're gone. So I thought, right, change over the rigs for me 5 ounce leads, 1.5 ounces, little light baits out there, boom, 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 one cast with the braid, sunk the line. Another trick I do is I sink the line back from the lead to me, rather than casting out, fitting it down lovely, then sinking the line. So it goes like that, so the line sinks like that. I do it back from the lead. So it comes, I hold the rod high, and then the line sinks back towards me. So I know out there, that's on the bottom or over debris, out there within feet of my lead and that, it's all nice. So that's what's been happening this week. We've been organising a few more socials as well, which I may be telling you about. At the moment, they're just for Catch More Carp subscribers. We've got one which we're going to be doing at East Delph in November. That's half booked now. And there'll be a load more as well. I'm going to start doing a few more. There seems to be a bit of demand for it. Obviously, it always goes out first to the subscribers, Catch More Carp subscribers. And then once we've gone through those and whoever's booked up, then I'll put it out to everyone else who follows my social media and that. And yeah, I think we're going to have a real good year or two of doing some real good epic socials. I'm really looking forward to Sunday one, and I'm really looking forward to Turner's one. As I say, a couple of spaces left on that one. If you want to go, let me know. Give me a message, and we'll organise that payment. I'll give you some details on that, and we'll try and get you booked in. So, Brian Holstock, evening, mate. Evening to you. Hope you're well. Give us a big thumbs up as well. Give us let the algorithm push us. Give us if you like these lives that I do on a Thursday, that you can get involved and ask your questions and everything else, then please give us a thumbs up. Means a lot that you're enjoying it. It's good. I mean, look, we've got 50 people in at the moment across all the platforms. It means the world to get some that you enjoy it and like it. Get your questions ready. If you've got questions about anything to do with fishing, carp fishing, anything like that, videography, cameras, self-takes, anything, bait, summer fishing, seeds, whatever it may be, here's the time to put it in and let us know what your question is. Question quick. There are no silly questions. Doesn't matter what the question is. It really doesn't matter. Honestly, everyone's at different levels. There are no such thing as a silly question. Just a question you don't ask is a silly question. Because then you're never going to know the answer, are you? It'll be put right. I'm always learning from everybody, all the time. And there's nothing to be hide or anything. You know, we're all here to help each other. On this live that I do Thursday, we're here to help each other. Not to judge or say you're a noddy or that or whatever. So if you've got a question you want to ask, just bloody ask it. We're here to help. Evening, Dean. Good to see you, mate. Hope you're well. Ronnie Foss, hi, Leon. Hope you had an awesome birthday. South Africa, yeah. I had a brilliant birthday last week. Sunday was my birthday. The family, my daughters, my granddaughter, the new Dottie, the dog. We had my wife, my mother, my son. We all went for a Toby Carver in Brentwood. Absolutely loved it. Absolutely great. Love Toby Carver. You know, it's good that it's a bit cheaper as well, but I just love Toby Carver. So yeah, we had a great time. Thanks for asking. And thank you for all your birthday wishes. If I didn't get back to you, I'm sorry. But it's so many, hundreds and hundreds of them. Thank you very, very much. And thank you, Ronnie. Terry's even all 2 weeks to Norton. Yes, only 2 weeks now. This Friday, it's 2 weeks tomorrow, that we go to Norton Disney. That's going to be a good one because there's shallows and depths. There's a lot of fish in that one as well. There's some nice ones. I'm looking forward to actually maybe, if we don't fill all the spaces, I shall be fishing. I should be chucking a few rods out as well. If we fill the spaces, then I won't be able to be. I'll be helping you even more. But I may get the rods out at night, pinging them out, see if we can catch a couple as well. But we're going to videograph it as well. We're going to film it. I'm going to be going round when I'm talking to you. So we're going to do a few videos at Norton. We're going to do them at Sandhurst as well. Get some good footage, good images. We've got a great guy, Nate, who's giving up his time on Friday to come to Sandhurst, take some shots for us. Yeah, it's good. And the food, the hog roast is just epic. I had one last year. Jamie did an open sort of he was there doing a sort of social as well, and he said, "Oh, we've got hog roast. Come down." It was like blew away. So I said, "Jamie, we got to have this. We got to have the hog roast." But yeah, I'm looking forward to both. First one Sunday, Sandhurst, and then 2 weeks' time, the Friday, 21st and 23rd, Norton Disney. That's going to be awesome. Love that place. Adam said, "Evening, Leon. Good to see some more video. Brett's a great angler." Yep. If you haven't seen the Biscuit Bonanza, okay, on YouTube, on the CC Moor, we filmed at Manor Farm Fishery, the Carp Lake, and what I have to do is I have to take a biscuit out, blindfolded, take a biscuit out, and then what happens is you guys can win yourself something like 5 kilo bait and some pop-ups on that on the CC Moor YouTube, and what you do is you say where you want us to go to do a challenge. So what happens is, cut a long story short, I pulled out, what did I pull out the first one? It was a cookie, like mirrored egg cookie. So it's 6 letters, cookie. So I had to catch 6 fish. So we're doing this again with Oreo. I pulled out an Oreo this time. And we've asked you, guys, go over onto the, after this is finished, go over to the YouTube, CC Moore channel, and put in a day ticket venue that begins with the letter O. I mean, I think we've had Orchid, Oxley's, a few others, but you can win yourself like a bait bundle from there if you do that, if you get chosen. So well worth doing, and I'm looking forward to wherever we're going to go. I don't pick it. So the guys at CC Moore, they pick it from what you've told them. So if it's undoubtedly Oxley's, or if it's undoubtedly Orchid, or whatever you've chosen, they go, right, that person's won the bait bundle, and that's the place we're going. We've got to catch. Thankfully, it's only 4, but depends where we're going to go, where we're going to catch them. So that, yeah, it's a good series. I'm really enjoying filming it, and I look forward to the next one. So glad you enjoyed it as well, Adam. Yes, and Bradder's good videographer, and he's a very good angler as well. Hi everyone, good to see you, mate. Hope you're well. Ronnie said, "Good evening, custard creams at the ready." Do you know what? Look, I'm going to ask you guys and ladies out there, what's your favourite biscuit? Mine has got to be custard creams. Got to be custard creams. The one from France, that's a bit like a Jaffa cake, but it's a raspberry Jaffa cake. That comes a close second, I think. And they did, I think, not sure if they still do it, they do like a bourbon custard cream. So it's a bourbon and a custard cream all in one. I'm sure it was a special one-off that they did, McVitie's or somewhere. But let me know what's your favourite biscuit. Mine's custard cream, no doubt at the moment. What's your favourite biscuit? Let me know. Evening to you. John Jackson says, "Hi Leon the gang. Gotta love Thursdays. Love Thursdays, guys. We have such a great community at Catch More Carp. The subscribers and that on the close Facebook group, always joking and answering questions, things like that. And it's out here now on YouTube and everywhere else doing the live Thursdays for an hour, 45 minutes an hour. We normally do. We have a good chat. I talk a load of rubbish as usual. We go for, I think last week the topic of conversation was floater fishing, so I went through how I floater fished. I think the week before or a couple of weeks before, because we couldn't get a signal, that was on post spawning, what to use, bait, all those type of things. So we normally have a subject that we talk about. This one, I haven't got a subject. It's just going to be about the socials and about Sandhurst and play Norton Disney. And now we're looking forward to it. And that I'm really looking forward to these. Sunday's going to be the first one at Sandhurst, and then the following 2 weeks' time, the Friday's going to be Norton Disney. Anthony's coming. It's not long now. Can't wait for Sunday. Been boring my work, mate, who don't fish. Oh, I used to do that to people. I said, well, you go fishing, they say to me. I have to bore the ears off them. Rob Salisbury, hi to you, Rob. Hope you're well, mate. Brett's Answers Fishing. Hello now. Hello, mate. Hope you're good. Roger, evening all to you, mate. You're well. Nick, long-time member of Catch More Carp. Oh, yeah, watching live from home with Mrs. R and little Henry. Hope it's all well. Little shout out to Mrs. R and Henry. Good to see you at home for a change on a Thursday, mate. Big Nick. Evening, Matthew. Good to see you, mate. Thanks for tuning in. Pete's Angling Journey. Evening, mate. Hope you're well. Alan Dixon. Evening to you, Alan, mate. Brett Answers Fishing. Wish I lived in the UK. I'd go for sure. We'd love to have you, guys. We'd love to have you. We're going to start doing next year, maybe a few this year, some more social events. They're going to be called Catch More Carp Socials, because what I do is I put them out to the Catch More Carp subscribers. First of all, they get first refusal. Then what will happen is we'll be putting them out to the general public. Most of the people on these socials that we're doing, the Norton and the Sanders one are Catch More Carp subscribers. So we sort of half know each other. It's going to be a real good time. There can be a lot more of these coming as well. So you never know. Steve Godson, I'm from Real Nevada, USA. Hope everyone is catching. They started spawning last week. I think they finished spawning last week and the week before over here. Good to see you, Steve. I know you're a regular when you come on. Anything, hope you're good, mate. There he is, Neil Staniford. Evening one and all. Evening to you, Evening to you, Neil. Stephen Hignett tuning in from YouTube. Hello to you, mate. Hope you're well. Alan says, Rob Sauls, yes, mate, all good now. We'll be back up the syndicate this weekend. Here he is, big old George, Oi brother and sister Boily Drowners. Hope you're well, George, and catching those bream. You do like a bream, don't you? Alan Davis, even Leon, banks on at Berry Hill. I had a £25 comment this morning over particle. Very nice too as well. That's how I tend to fish this time of year now. I use more bait, of course, if it warrants it, but I'll be fishing boilies over particle or tigers over particle. But I normally have a mix of them. And when I leave, if I'm fishing regular, a few little spots and swims and keeping something going, I'll put the particle in with some boilie as well. But this time of year, I like to have 4 or 5 spoms of mixed particle, mainly particle, heavy on the particle, add some boilies in that chopped whole, and then go from there. Or, as I've done this week, fish singles, catapult out, half a dozen baits round them, I had a couple of bites. Didn't have to put the particle in, didn't have to do none of that this week. So, well done, Alan. There's Phil and other guys coming on the socials. Even Leon and everybody having a shit week at work. Can't wait for Sunday. No, you have a good Sunday, Monday. Don't worry, Philip. Adam says, what pound stiff boom would you use on a helicopter setup using snowman or wafter rig to give it a good kick away, good presentation? Well, I'll tell you what I use for my booms and for my hook links. I use £30 amnesia, either black or clear, normally clear. It's one of the cheapest hook links and it's one of the best hook links. I've used it for years and years and years, and it's never let me down. Good old £30 amnesia. It's brilliant for D-rigs. If you're a member of Catch More Carp, go across to the rig section. You'll see the D-rig. I tie it with £30 amnesia. The clear one. You can use the black one as well. It's a little bit thinner, I think, the black one, from memory. The clear one I use for all my rigs now. It's like a leader material, but it's a memory. It's got a memory, so it's just a nice material to work with. There's nothing else like it on the market. There might be a couple of rig materials like it, but they're just rebranded. They've just rebranded it, put another sticker on it, put it on a different spool. But yeah, you won't go far wrong. £30 amnesia booms. For combi rigs, for D rigs, for the uncomplicated rig, whatever it is you want to tie up that you'd use a nylon or a stiff boom, use £30 amnesia. You won't go wrong. Thank me later. There he is, the man himself, Trevor. Hi, Leon. Can't find the link to show my profile on Facebook. I can see you. I can see you on YouTube, but I don't know what. Can't find the link to show my profile on Facebook. It should be the link when you go into live, come out of the live. So you'll be in the closed Catch More Carp group, yeah? You'll be in that, or you'll be on one of the Facebook pages. If you come out before you go into the live, before you start commenting, you'll see it. There'll be a link there. In fact, tell you what we'll do. We're going to go into it. Let me get it up. I'm going to show you where it is for those that want to find the link. Let's go into Facebook and let's go into, let's have a look. Yes, we're going live on my own, aren't we? Bear with me because I've got it. I'm just bringing it up. I'm just bringing it up now. Bear with me. Oh, it's not on that one, is it? That's strange. It's not on the normal live. Let's go in the closed Facebook live, and I'll show you where it is. But Trevor, you're in the closed Facebook group. let's have a look. Let us have a look when it gets there. Bear with us, guys and ladies. Bear with us 1 minute. And let's just see. Right. Yes, right. I'm going to go over now to the... to that. Right, there you can see there. Now, this is in the Catch More Carp live closed Facebook group. This is only for subscribers. So if you're a subscriber of Catch More Carp, monthly or weekly, you have access to this closed Facebook group. This is where we normally do the live, but obviously we're doing live to YouTube and other Facebook pages at the moment. But if you look at it there, I can see it, look. That is where it says, I'm broadcasting with Ecamm Live. This is what the software I use to broadcast. Interact with the broadcast by granting Ecamm Live permission to see your name at. And then it gives Ecamm, you press that link and that will give you permissions. So that's what you need to do, Trevor. As soon as the live comes on in the closed Facebook group, scroll up to it, press that link, then you can comment and we'll be able to see you. Just like we can see you on the... Just like we can see you there on the bottom. Trevor Elts. There we go. Good to see you, mate. I hope you're well, Trevor, anyway. Kevin says, we all enjoy Thursday nights. I love a Thursday night. We have a good bit of banter. Hopefully we all learn something. And, yeah, it's good. Steve said, happy belated birthday. Thanks, Steve. Dave said, glad to hear you're getting out this weekend. I'm not sure if I'm fishing this weekend. I shall, this Sunday to Tuesday on the Sandhurst one, there may be a little swim, put one rod in or something like that. But really, guys, I'm there for you. You know, I want to be running around taking photos for you in the middle of the night. I want you to be ringing me up. So I've caught one. Yep, be round in a minute. And I have to reel in the rod. So we have to play it by ear. See what happens between me and Jamie. But yeah, we'll be taking lots of pictures, lots of video on both of these socials. And you can ask any of your video or different queries about about videography or taking images. Jamie, that's what he does for a living. I do it as well. Not as good as Jamie, I might add. He's a phenomenal videographer. So you can ask him whatever you want. Get your camera out. Get him to show you your settings you should have. That type of thing. Stephen Higgins says, what colours can carp see? A brilliant question. I have no idea. I really have no idea. There's some people that say they see different shades of grey. So your bright pink pop-up would be a light grey, lighter than normal. And I really don't know. All I know is that if I put a fluoro pop-up on, I catch them. Sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes of the year. So there must be something in the colours we use. It's got to be. Because one colour does better on a certain day than it does on another. So the answer is I have not got a foggiest idea what carp can see. I don't know any carp, so I have no idea. I can't ask them what the colours they see. And I don't think anyone really knows, do they? But very good and interesting question, Stephen. Very good. Thank you very much for that. Corrupt Carpers, good to see you. Which lake or Norton you doing, mate? We are doing Turners. We're going on Turners. I fished it before. Actually, I did a video for CC Moore if you want to go and check that out. Some lovely fishing there. It's over £40. Quite a few fish in there as well. So, going to be giving that one a go. That's, that is saying, it's only got a couple of spaces left now. 21st to 23rd of July. Hi, Leon. Hope you are all well. Looking forward to Norton Disney. Looking forward to seeing you. Great Biscuit Banana video. If you guys, if you enjoyed it, thank you very much. If you haven't seen it, get over to CC Moore YouTube and have a look. Stuart says, Leo, 7 weeks to France. Great fish on the video, Stuart. Oh, thank you very much. Stuart is going on his first ever trip to France. And I bet you're absolutely buzzing, Stuart, aren't you? I bet you can't wait. Mikey Man says, Oreo, each fish £20 above. Mate, you got to make all these suggestions on the YouTube to Bradders who'd be controlling it all, Gricey. I just go along and I try and fish. I try and be a bit sneaky with things. Like if you see that first video, I was a bit sneaky with the bait boat and the pole and all that sort of stuff. Got told off a little bit. So we're going to try and twist the rules a little bit and do some naughty things. And I'm sure they're going to try and mess me up again as they do. But Dave said, love the biscuit challenge, thanks. Love the biscuit bonanza, keep it going. Oh, we will do. Andrew Crosley, hi mate. Hi Leon, in intensive care at the moment. I'm loving the show. Andrew, shout out to Andrew Crosley in intensive care. I hope you're well, mate. I hope you're fine. I hope you're getting over whatever is happening to you, whatever's gone on. But I'm glad you're listening to the show or watching it. Andy says Fox's Creams. Oh, they're not a bad one either. They're not bad, to be fair. Chocolate Digestive is another favourite. That's an old classic, that, isn't it? Chocolate Digestive. Oh, Terry's thrown a curveball in. Chocolate Hobnob. Okay. I think you have to have a cup of coffee, I think, with Chocolate Hobnob. Don't know what it is. It's the OT chocolate. It just lends itself to hot chocolate or coffee, I think. Cup of tea, not quite the one. For me, personally. Custard cream. Yeah, your favourite. Can you get custard creams out there, Steve? In Nevada. Can you get custard creams? Adam says those Nice biscuits or malty milk biscuits or bourbons. That's the one. Malty milk, I like them. Malty milks, they're nice. They're up there in the top 10, they are. Bourbons are up there and all. In fact, every bloody biscuit I like. Plain chocolate digestive. Filth. I was going to say dog shit, but but filth. I don't like normal chocolate. That is like, that's filth, Matthew. Ronnie said custard creams. Alan says Fox Crunch creams. Actually, I'll tell you what, Alan, they're nice, they are, aren't they? The Fox Crunch creams, they're nice. I'll tell you when they're nice in the winter. They are, with a nice hot cup of tea. Fox Crunchy creams in the winter, they're the ones. They're the ones, nice and cold and. Oh, I like them. Fox's Double Choc Cookie, another good one, Dave. Pink Wafer, John Long. I'm hearing you, John. I'm hearing you. Pink Wafer, loved them as a kid. Still love them now. Mrs. J's homemade cookies, diabetic friendly, and you would never know. Jason Antigua. Hope you are in Antigua, Jason. Andrew, all the best, mate. Speedy recovery, most definitely. Paul Foster. Hi, Leon. I work in a factory that make the Maryland cookies. Oh, did you try the Galaxy Orange digestives I mentioned before? I haven't. I haven't managed to find any. Galaxy Orange, I haven't found them, Paul. Been looking. I haven't found them. Maryland cookies. See, I messed up. I really messed up on the Biscuit Bonanza because I bought these Molly's because they were a bit cheaper, to be fair. They look like there's more of them in there. Molly's cookies, chocolate chip cookies, and I'll tell you what, they weren't as good as the Maryland. Nowhere near as good as the Maryland. They weren't. They really weren't. I messed up there in Molly's cookies. Maryland's all the way, Paul, eh? Maryland's all the way. Neil says Viennese fingers. Yeah, they're pretty good. They melt, don't they? They melt, the Viennese fingers. We're liking them. Good call, Neil. Mikey Man says, you watching Monster Carp tonight, mate? I probably will be, yes. About 8 o'clock. Do like a bit of Monster Carp. Kevin said custard creams all the way. Custard creams. I've actually got a cup of tea here. Look at that. Let me call the mug. Oh, Luke Williams said it will happen. Luke Williams said, evening lads, couple of cold ones for me while she's out. Lovely. Happy days, Luke. Fish Monday, still on a blank 3 sessions in. You'll get there, mate. You'll get there, Luke. Nick, Leon, your face when Brandon took your baiting pole away. Yeah, I wasn't too happy. Was class. Then next you were out with the bait boat. Brilliant. I know. Well, I had it in there. I thought, sod it. He didn't say nothing about the bait boat. I'm going to give that a go. Sod it. I thought, bloody, I'm taking it out there. It was a shame that he come along, actually, or he wouldn't have seen it. I would have tucked it away. Them little Ridge Monkey bait boats are really good for little stealth and being naughty, they are. But yeah, glad you enjoyed it, Nick. We're going to try and make them all like that. Try and have a bit of fun with them. And it said, do the fish follow the wind on Sanders? Been trying to get as much research as possible. Been messaging well-known anxiety. Ain't it great for any tips? Trying to find out as much as possible. As they say at Tesco's, every little helps. They can do. They can follow the wind on there, but not always. It's a very pressured lake. Gets fished almost 365 days of the year. It's fully booked normally. There's no. Actually, we've got 16 anglers on. Maybe me and Jamie might, if there's a swim going free, go in one of them. But normally, every single swim is jam-packed on there a lot of the time. But so you should have a little bit of space. I would have thought a bit of space. You know, it's still going to be busy. Don't get me wrong. With 16 out of 22 swims, something like that. But I've seen them totally ignore the wind, and I've seen them get on it straight away, whichever way it's blowing. But I think we've all got a chance. I wouldn't say before I got there, oh, I should be in this area. I should be in that swim. I should be. I think anywhere. I really do. The fish will let us know where they are. And the way we're going to do it is, this is the way we're going to do it. For all you listening now, we're going to do the draw. I've got balls, I've got balls, 1 to 16. I've got little ping pong balls. I've labelled them 1 to 16. What you do is you come up in whatever order. Boom, you pick one out. Number 16, you'll go off, and you'll be 16th to pick your swim. So then, if you get number 3, you'll be 3rd off to pick your swim. So you go, right, I want to fish peg 6. I want to peg the pipes. I want to fish peg whatever. And we do it like that. So you draw for, not for a swim, but you draw, it's watercraft based. So you'll turn up, you'll pick your hat out, and you'll go, oh, number 5, I'm 5th on the draw. Once everyone's picked and got their numbers, we go, number 1, where do you want to fish? Where are you going to go? Boom, off you go. If you want to swap, because you want to be next to your mate and all that, no problem at all. No problem at all. We will be enforcing the rules, though. The only thing you can get away with over there is bait boats. You can use bait boats on exclusive. If you've got your bait boat with you, you can bring it. Don't think you need it, to be fair, but bring it anyway. And, yeah, me and Jamie are going to give our utmost to try and get everyone to catch fish. So there you go. John says, hi Leon, the rules at Norton Turners state shelf life can only be used as hook baits. As a CC Moore user, I thought shelf life had the same food value as frozen. Why do you think they made that rule? Looking forward to turn. I really don't know, to be fair. I think what it is that not all baits are the top quality. So in other words, I think frozen, and I mean I use shelf life now. Still use frozen a little bit because I've got some in my freezer, but I'm quite happy to use shelf life now. I really am. Quite happy to use shelf life. How can they tell that you're using a shelf life hook bait? I have no idea how you can tell. When someone's cast something out, they come along and go, oh, let me see your shelf life hook bait. I have no idea how you would tell whether it's frozen or shelf life. I have no idea. But the baits I use, they're both exactly the same. The frozen and shelf life, hence why I use shelf life more now than anything. Don't have to use frozen like I used to. I'm just as confident with shelf life. I have no idea why there is that rule. I have no idea. I have no bloody idea. Crazy, isn't it? Give it about 4 or 5 minutes, guys, and then we will be going over solely to the Catch More Carp subscriber close Facebook group to continue this live stream with them. I mean, that's one of their privileges of being a member, monthly or annual. So we've got 4 or 5 minutes. So if you've got any questions, get them in now before we go over. But yeah, John, I have no idea, mate. I'm sorry I can't answer. Maybe send them a message. Maybe they might know. Good video about how much bait to take to France. Yeah, hope you enjoyed that. Our last one was the best bottom bait rig. Before that, we had 2 videos about taking bait, quantities, what bait to take, how much bait to put in that first couple of nights when you're fishing. A honest opinion, how I go to every foreign lake, how I fish it successfully. So I'm glad you enjoyed the videos. Anyway, Mark, what is your go-to lead system? Really does depend. I like both clips and helicopter. Helicopter if I can, because I like to fish the silty areas on the side of the gravel and that type of stuff. So I want to position that. The rigs that I use I want to position them up so I pull up the top beam of the helicopter so they're always fishing. But that lead, even in hard silk, can still fall in a little bit. Lead clips, if I have to eject the lead or I want to cast distance. Lead clips definitely cast further than inlines, further than helicopter systems I've found. And if there's no lead core sort of rule, that sort of thing, you know, if you can't use certain things, I'll go lead clip and tubing. But yeah, I use the lead system. I like inline leads as well. I use the lead system to where I'm fishing to do with rules and to do with the substrate that I'm fishing over, the bottom that I'm fishing over. But generally, I'll start off with helicopter. That's my sort of my rigs, my sort of D rig and things like that. I use a helicopter type system. Evening all, evening David. Late to the party this week. No problem, David. Good to see you, mate. Dave said, amnesia usually found in the C section of your tackle shops. Yep. I just thought I'd mention that. No problem, Dave. Thank you very much. Every bit of info you can help. And it's half the price of normal line as well. Comes in 50 metre spools, I think 100 metres. And it's like £6 or something. That's your hook link. Or £8 for a hook link. They last you forever. £30 amnesia. Give it a go, guys. Thank me later. There you go, Darren. Oh, hang on a sec. There he is. There's Trevor. Good to see you, mate. You clicked that button, didn't you? Fair play to you. And Darren, name should be showing now. Darren, yep, we can see you all. Alan Davis said, happy belated birthday, Leon. Thank you very much. Look at that. Almost 40 minutes gone already of me waffling on. LM Ark said, had my PB last weekend out my ceiling at £32 mirror. Well done, mate. Well done. Always love to hear about PB mirrors on this lives. And on my, if you're on my socials, tag me in. If you got a PB, tag me in. I'll share it. Tag me in. Definitely. Love seeing a PB. Have you got new stickers coming out? Not yet, no. We will have, though. We're going to do some other ones as well. We're going to do some Catch More Carp social stickers as well. So they'll be coming. I'm going to work on those soon. Adam says, play Brad on the boat back up. Yeah, the boat back up. We're going to be doing some other little playing Brad up as well. Evening, everyone. Jammy Dodgers. Look, Jammy Dodgers. Yeah, we like that as a biscuit as well. LM Ark says, when going to France, do you beef up your terminal tackle or go with what you're confident using? Depends on where I'm fishing. If I'm fishing a normal commercial, I'll probably keep to what I'm doing with the braid. So I use like 30, 40 pound braid, the thinking angle, sinking braid, brilliant. Or a floating braid on my other spools. Depends. If I'm fishing these big inland seas, then yeah, I'm definitely up in my game. I'm using my 4.5 pound boat rods. I'm using my big reels. I'm using 500 pound or 30 pound braid. You know, 10 ounce leads. I'm up in my game. I really am. Big inland seas. But normal commercials like Abbey Lakes, like Dream Lakes, like the Island Lake, it'd be the same stuff that I'll be using over in England. So you don't need to beef it up and go crazy. Right, guys, we are gonna, after 41 minutes, we are going to say goodbye. We're going to say goodbye to the Catch More Carp normal Facebook page. We're going to say goodbye to the Leon Bartropp Angler Facebook page. And we're going to say goodbye everybody tuning in through the YouTube channel. Don't forget, guys, if you can see these last 20 minutes and loads of other videos and everything, you get discounts with CC Moore, Tackle Shops, J Precision Hook, just by being a member of Catch More Carp. $4.99 a month or $49.99 for the whole year. Get yourself over to catchmorecarp.co.uk, sign up, and you get some great stuff, some great privileges. First shout on all the socials, competitions, everything else. And I will see you next Thursday. Thanks very much for tuning in. We're going to say goodbye now to Catch More Carp Facebook, normal Facebook. We're going to say goodbye to Leon Bartropp Carper Facebook. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We are going to say goodbye to Leon Bartropp Carper YouTube